After more than 3 years of unmodded builds for Jurassic World Evolution 2, Evolution Square needs to evolve. In this video, I'm going to show you the 17 mods I have installed and will be using in my upcoming park building series. These are, in my opinion, the very best mods that unleash a whole new level of creativity. And I think this is the best way to bridge the gap between now and the launch of Jurassic World Evolution 3. If you are just here for the unmodded content, do stick around to stay up to date on all of the latest news for Jurassic World Evolution 3 and the unmodded builds I will be doing for that next sequel. Because of course I will be playing that game unmodded again and show you how to push the base game tools to their creative limits. But for now, let's dive into the mods. The first 5 mods on my list are made by mod master Kai. First and foremost, the expanded terrain mod. This mod dials the terrain editor up to 11. It allows you to make huge mountains and sharp cliffs. If I could have only one mod, this would be the one. This is also my most wanted thing for Jurassic World Evolution 3. Honestly, the 5 mods made by Kai that I've installed make Jurassic World Evolution 2 basically what I want Jurassic World Evolution 3 to be, and I hope Frontier does bring it so everyone can enjoy these powerful tools across all platforms. The next mod is another must-have, free build. This removes the hitboxes that have been such a nuisance to us detailed park builders. You can overlap buildings, combining them into custom structures, and the same goes for decorations. It instantly makes every building and every item in the game more versatile and more user-friendly. The third mod I have from Kai is probably the biggest game changer for Jurassic World Evolution 2, and it is the toolbox. I won't be able to do justice to all the features this toolbox provides. Kai has done a comprehensive guide on the toolbox, which is linked in the description box, and you should definitely check that out if you plan on using this mod, or if you need more convincing whether this mod is for you. I think it's for you. But just a sample of what the toolbox is capable of. After placing an item, you can grab it and turn it in several directions, plus move it up and down. For example, you can build a tall tower using the Malta Tower piece, and stack rocks into larger rock formations. I don't need to tell you that the creative options here are almost limitless. And some of the other mods later in this list allow you to really get the most out of this. I think this is the perfect middle ground between what we have in the base game, which is very limited, and modular building from Frontier's Planet series. Another function in the toolbox is the dinosaur spawn tool. This eliminates the need for a hatchery entirely. You can instantly spawn any of the species wherever you want them. And unlike the hatchery, you can actually see all the skin options and pick the best ones before releasing the animal into your park. This also makes the marine animal hologram trick that we've been using a glitch to achieve much easier. Because just like when you use the glitch, they stay in place. Third, the toolbox allows you to control your dinosaurs, forcing them to perform the behaviors you want to see. This is a brilliant function for people who love making documentary-style videos of their dinosaurs. You can create the kind of scenes you want to document. Again, for a full breakdown of all of the features, check out Kai's guide that I've linked down below. Also linked in the description box are all of the download links for the mods in this video, of course. So if you like what you see and you have the game on PC, you can install them into your own game. Installing mods is as simple as dragging and dropping files, but do pay attention that certain mods, like Kai's mods, require some essential coding mods to be installed as well. These required mods will pop up when you go to download. Don't forget to get these too so the mods will function. Another Kai mod is Open Lagoons. This gives you new placeable lagoons in which the terrain tools actually function. This allows us to build the kind of natural lagoons we've been desperate for since the launch of the game. Keep in mind that since it's a mod, however brilliant, there are some oddities. With the natural lagoon, for example, you will see your marine reptiles swim through the ground if you've made it more shallow than the actual lagoon is. I think this is a small price to pay. The fifth and final Kai mod that I've installed is one that isn't functioning perfectly, so I do need to add that disclaimer, but I still think it's worth it. The mod in question is the Paths, Pylons, and Fences mod. The issue with this mod is that it isn't fully compatible with the big Jurassic Park anniversary update that we got last year, so some of those path colors have disappeared. But in return you get a variety of natural path options and, most importantly to me, a huge selection of new fences, including low fences and even hedges. I've been using the concrete barrier and the Malta wall piece to make many stupidity barriers throughout my parks, but now it's as easy as lining a path with the fence tool. The only challenge is finding the fence you're looking for, because the previews don't make sense, but that's something you just have to get used to. I think it's absolutely brilliant how Kai has overhauled the game, and I'm hugely grateful that he and so many other modders have put their time and skill into making this game even better. Moving on to the next group of mods, all about decorations and nature. First up, another much wanted feature for Jurassic World Evolution 3, waterfalls. This edition is made by Sir Zero John. No longer do we need the snow terrain brush to fake our waterfalls. We can add these to our mountains. Just make sure they're facing the right way. And remember that Kai's toolbox allows you to move these waterfalls up and down so you can create shorter waterfalls as well. Viral Cyclopes have taken foliage out of Planet Zoo and put them in our dinosaur parks. They have several more varieties that I saw, but I went with the cherry blossoms and the willow trees. These are two separate mods, but the two types of trees that I feel are sorely missing from the vanilla game, so I was eager to add them, the cherry trees in particular. The next mod that makes our lagoons a bit more interesting is the Lagoon Decorations mod by Max Veers 23, giving us decorations with some much needed height. And, very cool, a whale skeleton. A mod full of wonderful goodies is the Jurassic World Decorations mod by Raider 1985. A selection of absolute must-haves like more skeleton decorations, food stalls, park maps, lamp post, roof sections, and some of the most versatile pieces, blank fountains. These are a blank canvas for us to customize with other decorations, like with the statues from Scary Faces statue mod. This adds a statue for every single species in the game, so you can make themed areas surrounding the habitats. A safe way for guests to appreciate the scale of the largest predators, for example. You can download this mod with various different textures, but only one at a time. I went for the concrete texture, but I might switch to bronze between now and the start of my new park building series. By the way, if you're excited about the modded era of Evolution Square, do subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the builds. For the next category of mods, we have enclosures and infrastructure. A small but essential mod by Scary Face is the viewing window. How this is not a thing in the vanilla game, I don't know, but I'm happy there is a mod for it. Another one-off mod is the tunnel by Viral Cyclopes. Attaching this to a cliff creates the illusion that a tunnel goes through the mountain, but I'll come up with more ways to incorporate this into a park in a fun way, I think. Luca has a mesh fence mod to build enclosures that remind me a lot of what you'd actually see in zoos. A bit less heavy duty and severe looking than the steel wire fencing that we have, while still looking secure. A big mod that I got for just one particular reason is Sir Zero John's Jungle River Cruise. I know we've all wanted a jungle river cruise in the game, so it's kinda silly that that's not what I got the mod for. No, I got the mod for these bridges and walkways. I saw my moderator and mod consultant Fletcher use these in his own builds, and I was like, I gotta have those. Speaking of, shout out to Fletcher, who's been doing modded builds all along. There's a lot of modded content already on his channel for you to check out, so I will link that below as well. Lots of good stuff in that description box, folks. Do go check it out. The bridges are only a small part of Sir Zero John's mod though. It comes with many pieces. These two you'll see me use in a surprising way in a future video. But it also has giant temples that feel very appropriate to Jurassic World Rebirth, what we've seen so far at least. A surprise hit in this mod for me is this lovely water texture. You guys know I like adding decorative water to my parks, and well, decorative water just got even better. Finally, I have two species mods. Hyper SG's Shantongosaurus, and Master Dude's Terrorbird Titanus. While I may at some point download more new species, especially if they suit a certain project, I don't think new species is really what the game needs, since Frontier gave us 122 already. For me, the power of mods is mostly how it changes the way we build parks. But these two I had to have. By the way, I'm building my first ever modded habitat for the Shantongosaurus live on stream Saturday. So if you want to come join in chat, hit the subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss it. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and until next time, enjoy the mods!